let's take on the final challenge here for patch 3.2, entitled For Those We Can Yet Save. Sir Emmerich is beaming with pride. We have done it. Nay, you have done it. You have brought us the victory we so desperately needed. There is not left but to return to the capital. Come, let us see what reception awaits us. Let's hope for our sake that it all works out. I'm gonna get something to drink over here because I just wanted to have something close by in case I needed to have something. In case my throat is starting to get dry. So, when we arrive in Ishgard... Oh, Hilda takes her leave.
My lord!
That sounds like Onawa. There he is.
Onawa, my boy. Shouldn't you be in bed?
Thank you for your concern, my lord. But I have largely recovered from my ordeal, and I have naught but several scars to show for it, which I have been told some women may find appealing.
Yeah, that is a popular line. Chicks dig scars, so I guess you'll have earned it.
And to think I was worried sick over you.
Like, yeah, way to show your strength.
Well, let's put that theory to the proof, shall we?
Hey there, Alphanode. You missed out on all the fun.
'Twould seem that a great many things have occurred in my absence.
Oh yeah.
I thought I might begin to make amends by welcoming you in person.
The messengers spared not their chocobos to bring us word of your victory in the grand melee. I cannot well describe our elation when we heard the news. It called to mind the day we rejoined the Eorzean alliance, and I glimpsed hope rekindled in the eyes of the people.
The Fury herself ushers us into a new era. Sir Emmerich, the time is now.
Indeed it is.
Aye, that it is. Reconvene the conference and summon Vidofnir to Falcon's Nest. We will
Alright.
make peace with Hraesvelga's brood and hasten this bloody war to its end.
Yes, Lord Commander.
Well, we know we're going back in the right direction, and thankfully none of our lead characters
Bid
died.
him resume preparations. Emanile, you will place yourself at your brother's disposal. He will be glad of your assistance.
Oh, Onawa? Oh, I thought Onawa was just a servant. But yeah, I guess he still needs to be reprimanded. Alright then, Amanalan, do what you gotta do, man. And so now...
No stopping it now, is there? We should inform Y'shtola and the others.
Yes, we should. And Sir Emmerich?
My dear friend, I doubt I will ever be able to thank you enough. But when the conference is successfully concluded, I damn well mean to try.
Well, promise me this. When we go back to Falcon's Nest, make sure there's no one with the intention to drug me. Cause yeah, that definitely was a sight that I do not want to see again. Cause yeah, I've seen it all too often. So we're being warped now to Foundation. We don't even get a chance to go warp ourselves there, we're just being sent there immediately. Oh no, we're still in Ishgard. We haven't been sent to Falcon's Nest yet. They say you do General Ralbon within a ring of flames. I did not think the man so ostentatious. With that I could have seen it. After we parted ways in Matoya's cave, I returned here to speak with Totru. We agreed to tell the others only that our search for Minfilia had reached an impasse. I subsequently learned that you had left for Falcon's Nest, but I thought it best to keep myself for a time. I won't to rely on you overmuch when we are together, and I needed to think, to reflect. I still do, I suspect, but matters here seemed to be coming to a head. In short, there are some things I feel I must say, though nothing so urgent that I cannot wait until after the conference. So let us make for Falcon's Nest and see if Lord Artorel has need of our assistance. Yeah. Peace Conference, Take 2. Let us make our way back to the Western Highlands. We're gonna go ahead and seal the deal on this. So now we return to the highly populated Western Highlands to continue on trying to redo this peace conference, but given that it's 4 o'clock Eastern my time now, a lot of people are no doubt here to do pretty much the same thing I'm doing. So that's why it takes so long to make our way back here. And as you can see, Lord Artorel certainly has a lot of people in front of him. Hey there, my man. Well met, Master Griffin, and thank you for looking after my brother. They say he fought bravely, that he did not dishonor his house. But you, my lord, to you we owe everything. As you can see, we have made every effort to strike while the iron is hot. We made our intentions known, and that all would be welcome to attend. And so they came. By the grace of the Fury, they came. The ceremony will not be a lengthy affair, but there is still much to be done. I would speak with you more, but I must see to my duties. As for you and Master Alphanode, you will do naught but enjoy yourselves. Is that clear? If any dare beg your assistance again, I will have words. Alright. Very well. Then, Alphanode, this ends with you. Well, there you have it. We have been forbidden from meddling. Shall we wait, or have you other matters to attend to before the ceremony begins? Oh. No, let's just do this now. Excellent. I only hope Thancred and the others will not be late. Epochal events do not come around very often. Or is it epochal events do not come around very often? I guess I'll need to learn how to pronounce that. Yeah, but I didn't think you would actually give me a choice on this. So, the next day... Yeah, we were told about the standard that was going to be introduced here at Falcon's Nest, but we have yet to see it. Our fellow Scions are here, along with Kryl. And there's Sir Emmerich and Lucia.
The appointed hour approaches.
Aye.
Wait a minute, is that the... Yeah, it's you. Yeah, like, I got my eye on you.
She begged leave to watch the proceedings. I saw no reason not to grant it.
But what if you have a reason to eventually regret it?
Should I choose to deviate from my prepared remarks, I ask that you trust in my judgment.
Okay.
Have I ever done otherwise?
Whenever you're ready, Sir Emmerich. Oh, here comes Vidofnir.
Look!
Yeah, you've been absent all patch. You've been absent for the entire part of this main story. But you finally arrived.
The White Dragon!
Yeah, that's him.
How long it hath been since our peoples met thus, children of Thordan, even by our reckoning.
Vidofnir, daughter of Hraesvelga, we give thanks for your visit, and bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest.
Our sire bade us hearken unto the whispers of our hearts. They spoke to us of a paradise lost, of bonds of brotherhood which they yearned to see restored.
Ours too yearn for such a restoration. And they have guided us here this day, that they might yearn no longer.
And so, with all in attendance present,
Brothers and sisters, ye who stand as witness, hearken to me! Since the days of Eld, when the bonds betwixt man and dragon were sundered by our hand, our peoples have known only war. Bloodshed without end, losses beyond counting, and still we fought. And still we fought.
don't get too quiet that they can't hear you.
Some wounds do not heal. The dead cannot be returned to us. But we, the living, can yet choose another course. Here and now, we can lay down this burden, this hatred, this vengeance. Our forebears fought not so that we could die, but that we might live. So let us honor their sacrifice and spare our children this death sentence. Let us gift them a new legacy. Life.
You're actually causing her to break down.
Betwixt our peoples yawneth a divide deeper than the deepest abyss, wider than the widest sea. Generations will live and die ere this divide is bridged. Knowing this, doth thy heart yet yearn for peace, son of Thordan?
Look now on the legacy we would leave to our children. A dream of peace, inscribed in stone for generations to come.
So do we finally get to look upon it? Whenever you're ready. Whoa, with eyes wide open. Shiva's gift to Race Valgar?
Father and his beloved, as they were so long ago, happy and at peace. The dream they shared shall be ours once more.
Never!
Yeah, who's the rogue? Wait a minute. Estenian? It can't be Estenian. But yeah, we just lost Vidulfnir. I don't genuinely believe that's Estenian. But, ah, man. No, it's him. He's possessed by Nidhogg's eyes still. Such heartbreak. Thanks to the possessed Estenian. I knew that there would be a catch somewhere. The question is, who would it come from? Possessed by Nidhogg's eyes, he continues to be driven mad.
Child of Dravania, art thou grown so forgetful? That thou wouldst forsake kith and kin, and consort with the spawn of Thornton? That thou wouldst dare contemplate peace? Hearken unto me, all of you! The final chorus is nigh, and all will be held to account. All will bathe in the flames of retribution. Till the coming of that day, look you on your sins and despair, for none shall escape my wrath. None shall escape my revenge!
7 hells.
Yeah. This is a sad sight. But throughout the entire duration of the patch, I always was wondering, where is the catch? And here it is. Yeah, that would be Nidhogg. Still as bloodthirsty as ever.
Hells, take that worm! While he lives, we'll never know peace.
Aye! There'll be no end to this war till Nidhogg is dead and gone!
So let's kill the bastard and be done with it! Death to
Oh,
Nidhogg!
man.
Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
Death to Nidhogg! Death to
Oh,
Nidhogg!
wow.
Death to
Death to
Nidhogg!
Nidhogg!
Death to Nidhogg!
Nidhogg!
Death to
Death to
Nidhogg!
Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
We just can't win, can we? Bidolfnir, I'm so sorry. I think he knows it too. Well, we knew we were going to have to do it with him eventually, but obviously that can't happen until patch 3.3. Or however many more patches there will be. So with the Dravanians, only representative of peace now dead, where does that put us next? There they go, the last of the guests. Having come with hither with hope in their hearts, they depart with hatred and bloodlust. Until the moment I saw him strike, I still held some small hope that what you had seen in Naza's law was an illusion, perhaps. But he acted without hesitation, as did Sir Emmerich. For mercy, Vidolfnir's wound was not mortal, or so Lucia tells me. The dragon was spirited away to Annex Shrine to receive care from her brethren. We can hope but her swift recovery is swift. Well, thankfully she's not dead. But still, such was surely Nidhogg's intent, to deliver a proclamation not only to the children of Thornton but to his kindred. War is coming, and you who do not stand with us stand apart. She was an example, a message to her brood, another instrument of his vengeance, like a Stenian. And that's how this ends. So we get to take 5 level 4 materia. Not that any of these are any good to me, but let's take the 5 vitality materia because I know I can sell these for good money. Oh, we still have more. Okay, then we continue on with the level 60 challenge entitled Causes and Costs. Alpha Node knows at last what he must do. When I said I wished to speak with you after the conference, I confess I envisaged rather happier circumstances. If anything, however, this latest tragedy makes the need more pressing. There are things I must say. Not to the Warrior of Light, or even my fellow Scion, but to you, Matthias, my friend. But not here, no. Ah, but of course, the intercessory in Camp Dragonhead is still open to us. Let us go there. That's a long way to go. Are you sure that's a good idea? Alright. Then that is where we go. Yeah, still, Vinofnir survives somehow against Nidhogg, using Estinian as his puppet. Yeah, more now than ever we need to cut the strings away. Yeah, we don't get to come back here very often. Yeah, in fact, it's been... I think the last time we were actually in here was the start of the Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward storyline. Let me in, please, sir. Wait for upload of the intercessory. So he still can't nail peace down. Is Alpha Node now more disillusioned than he ever was?
Forgive me. That took longer than expected.
No, kidding. What are you doing bringing me something to drink? You didn't have to do that.
Puzzled. Oh, these. I thought something warming might not go amiss. It was not all that long ago that we sat here, you and I. In our very own falling snows, as Lord Horshvon called it. I still struggle to believe he is gone. And Azelle too. I had such hopes for her.
We all did.
Master Matoya asked me what it was all for. Why we fight. And why we die. Were I still commander of the Braves, I would doubtless have replied, for the future of Eorzea. But I'm not that man. Not anymore. I needed a new answer. One that I could live with. And when I saw Estinian at the ceremony, I knew at last what it was. I do not want to be a man who sacrifices his friends and family for a cause. I want to fight for Estinian, and I want to save him.
But can we, though? That's the eternal question. When Nidhogg leads the Horde into battle, Ser Emeric and his forces will do what they believe must be done. That is their choice to make. Yet even if Ser Emeric is willing to forsake Estinian, I am not. We must fight for him, for he is our friend and ally. We may struggle, we may fail, but we must try. Well, remember that I'm always at your side. But the Warrior of Light seems reluctant. Why? Yeah, we're remembering back to when we had Azelle and Estinian. And when Lord Horshvon was trying to boost our spirits. We'll find a way to save him, to aid those in need, or never answer. Of course, I've always known that Estinian is possessed and he is my brother Dragoon. We're always going to do this for my brother.
We will. I know we will.
With a more determined look than ever. So we gotta speak with Alpha Node again. Thank you, Matthias. It is unfair of me to unburden myself in this manner time after time, but I am glad that you permit me nonetheless. You are my true friend and ally. Though not all of our fellow Scions will support our stance on Estinian, I have faith that we will win them over in due course. Such is the infectious power of hope. Right, that is quite enough solemn introspection for one day. I think we would both benefit from some time in the company of Tartaru. She stays for us at full top mana. Let us not keep her waiting any longer. Alright. Then back to Ishgard and back to Fortop Manor. So yeah, I wonder how much more of this there actually is, because I was thinking that Estenian impaling Vidofnir was that was going to be it for the patch, but no, there's still more to it. Alright. Over to Last Vigil. So this will probably end the same way that the patch started, of us having words with Tataru. But I can be sure that there's going to be a whole flood of people who are still starting the patch's storyline, and just as many people who are ending said storyline. Alright, Alpha Node. Yet again we walk in an all too familiar path. I'm reminded of when we first came to this manor. Yeah, right near the end, huh? Lost and uncertain, we were granted succor in our hour of need. We were saved, and now it is our turn to return the favor. Hear, hear! Let no one say that the signs do not repay their debts! After all, what kind of people would we be if we forsook our friends? If we stopped looking for Ida or Papalymo, or if we gave up hope of bringing Ophelia back? Though she knew it would cost her dearly, Nymphilia reached out to us to deliver a message. She believed it was imperative they would understand the true nature of this star, of the rift between Zodiac and Hydaelyn, and of the Ascians' aspirations, even though they were never seen in this patch at all. But for all that has been revealed, I cannot shake the suspicion that there is much we have yet to learn. Oh, of course. In any event, I think it time we step back from the fray and carefully consider our next course of action. It will not be easy to turn this tragedy to triumph, but we will find a way. We will. We will. And so away they go. So 1200 gil plus battle stance emotes. So I guess we now have a legitimate battle stance emote. You no longer have to press a certain button in order to trigger your battle stance. So what will we get to see for a cutscene to end this patch? Well, obviously I imagine what some of it will entail. Oh, at least they cleaned up the blood.
Of all the ways for it to end. Even before his transformation, I could feel the worm's hatred swirling about Estinian. The terrible, all-consuming rage.
Not hard to find out why.
A 1000-year quest for vengeance. It was all I could do not to run away screaming. But Ishgardians, nay, all Eorzeans, are made of sterner stuff. They face danger and death on a daily basis, and understand what it takes to win a war.
Think not too deeply on Master Matoya's words. Her intent was but to steal our resolve. That, and to remind us to look beyond these passing conflicts to trials greater still, to the truth which hides at the heart of this world.
So that's your aim, is it?
You disapprove?
Not at all. I believe it's traditional for the student to follow in the footsteps of the master. And you are so very alike.
What, you don't agree there, Stola? Well, at least we know that the standard there was at least cleaned of its blood, even though its soul is stained. And yeah, the Warriors of Darkness, we never saw you in this patch either. How come you didn't show yourselves? Thancred will always be watching you. Meanwhile, back over at Sir Emmerich's chambers.
Change.
I was about to say, aren't they gonna tell us what they're talking about?
And soon all of Ishgard would bend to its will. For all our sins, for all our scars, the future for which we had long yearned was at last within our grasp.
Only be snatched away, again.
But it would be bought at a heavy price.
Yeah, that is unquestionably a look of
During
determination.
those twilight hours did Nidhogg cry out for vengeance, and his brethren raised their voices for the final chorus of the Dragon Song War.
From the memoirs of Count Edmond de Forton, Heavensward, The Gears of Change. And so, with that... Oh, back over here with Ida and Papalymo. Yeah, we never got to save you two. Caution, Ida. That is all I ask. Do not be so eager to place your faith in them, not until we know more. Oh, you are actually wearing your mask still. Well, I guess you had to switch out your turban with a mask for a new one, because your previous one got torn up. But yeah, we still don't know their intentions either, and why they've chosen not to return to us. And who might you be? So many more mysterious people, including a person who's going to be wearing a mask in the next patch or two, apparently. It almost looks like Vega's mask from Street Fighter. Yeah, anyone ever play Street Fighter? Yeah, I actually like that reference there. That was like Street Fighter. But yeah, we're done with the main story for patch 3.2. Yeah, it took us over 3.5 hours to get to this point. But we now get ready to take some time to get ready to move on to the next 3.3 patch whenever that comes out. So I guess a couple of the things we wanted to do is take a look at the new poses, because we did get 2 of them. Alright, we got the victory stance over here. Whoa! Is that because I do that as a Dragoon? Let me change that and see if it's any different if I'm, say, like a tank. If I'm a tank, is that victory pose different? Yeah, it is. So, whatever warrior class you are, it changes. So let's then show up victory for if you are white mage. Yes, thank you very much. It was an honor to be here. And then let's check out respective battle stances. Ooh, twirly action, nice. And then Paladin. Yeah, I won't show them all off here. I'm just gonna show them off to see what some of them look like. Give you some examples. I kissed the sword. That's fascinating. And if I'm a Dragoon? Yeah, take this! Yeah, those are some pretty awesome battle stances. I'm sure whatever type of war you're playing as, you'll have one that's tailored to your specific warrior class. And even possibly if you're a different race. I'm sure that the different races also have their own respective variations on the battle stances, and it's also going to be based on what type of character, what type of warrior you're playing as. So I imagine that's a lot of combinations. But yes, that's going to take care of things here. After 3.5 hours, you've completed the main story for patch 3.2, and we also had the opportunity to take a look at some of the side story stuff as well. So I think we're actually going to call things here, and I was thinking about possibly doing some other content besides this, but I think we'll leave that for pre-recorded material, because we've already been at this for 5.5 hours now, and that's a lot of time. So, I think we will call this a day here. So, whether you've been joining me just now or you've been with me since this morning, I'm very thankful that you got to take this unique journey with me here for Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward patch 3.2. And I made sure to, I've also made sure to save recordings on my PC so that you'll get to see what they look like each on their own. So I hope that you'll all get to enjoy that. Of course, you'll still get to see this content. You'll also get to see the original content from the new side dungeon, as well as the introduction of the first Hildebrand mystery here in Heavensward as well. So that'll certainly give you no lack of content to look upon, and I hope that all of you will enjoy it. We certainly encourage you to get out there and spread the word about what you just saw, and I hope you liked it, or in some cases you may have even hated it, given what may have happened in the storyline, but that's all the nature of what they've created for us. But who knows what we will see in Heavensward patch 3.3. Time will only tell. And so, when I join you again tomorrow, I'd like to, with new episodes of Dark Cloud, of our Let's Play as part of the Elite 6 series, I will see you all tomorrow. And so with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching this live webcast of Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward patch 3.2. So, until next time everyone, we'll take one last bow here. And so, until next time everyone, this is Matthew at Navora Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.